Hello and welcome to Hobz and Friendz. Today we are going to be leveling to 80 is the goal for today. We're right here at the Gribbler, and what we're going to do is level up. So I realized about halfway through last episode that doing the TBM stuff, while it is easy for us at this point, it doesn't get harder until the scaling starts getting weird about 80, 90 plus. And I kind of want to come back to it then, because right now we're getting a level and a half per achievement, right? Which is nice, right? But my Beast Lord has already done all the progression, so she's still 75, and everybody else is, almost 78. And they're, if I do 2 more of these things, they're all going to be 80, and it's pointless, right? So I'm going to do the Gribbler. I'm going to get everybody synced up at 80. So like when Hobz hits 80, I'm turning it off. I'm going to then keep going, right? And do another, keep doing it until all 6 of them are level 80. And then from level 80, we're going to jump into House of Thule. And I think that is going to be a little bit funner of a progression and stuff like that. Because we just be doing TBM missions all day. So let's just go ahead and get started here. We're going to do the first Gribble mission and investigate. There we go, into the hills. So I'm going to get everybody inside the instance, and we'll go from there. Alrighty, so we're inside here in the mission. The mission should be scaled to the highest level, which is 77. So as soon as we hit 80 on these guys, we will switch this around now. This is the best experience that I've seen for leveling through these levels. Now, I'm going to avoid doing them as much as I can, just because I want to do other things this time, but as you can see, we're just gonna fly through this and get everybody on follow here, and just kind of pull up here. These are honestly relatively easy until you get to the end of the scaling, and that is when they kind of get hard, but even then they're not going to be hard. Another issue I discovered after I recorded that episode is the gear is tedious. Absolutely tedious. I kind of got bored halfway through gearing everybody up. So my Shadow Knight has all the Type 9s and Type 5s for all his gear. So does the Bard, but as soon as I was like getting ready to do the Beast Lord, I was like, oh my gosh. And I stopped. I want to do non-TBM gear for the rest of these guys. So that's kind of why we're going to go into House of Thule at level 80. House of Thule is one of my favorite expansions. And it'll go probably just as quick. More grinding, I think, but it is not going to be a really big deal, in all honesty. Like, see how we're just destroying this stuff right now? It's just how it is. Like, this is how it's going to be going forward. I don't feel like any of this is remotely a challenge. Now, the per kill experience inside this is terrible, because you get the bulk of the experience at the end from the quest completion. And before I do the last quest, I'll do my lesson, so I'll get more experience. But definitely the best way to level in Everquest these days is using Gribbles from 75 to 105 or 110 if you do it on one of the experience like experience bonus weekends or something like that, because during those the experience is crazy. When I did the Holdridge Crusade series, I used Gribbles to go from 75 to 100 plus fairly quickly. Like, it was like a weekend, and it just happened. Now, there's no experience bonus at the moment, so this will be, I think it's about 30 to 40% of experience, maybe a little bit more, but there are 3 missions you do, so each of those gives that, so it's like a level or 2. And it should be good enough to kind of control the experience. The only hard thing in these instances is the named that we'll encounter here shortly. Once we kill the last of these skeletons, they will they will be the next quest thing, right? And I did this with a paladin. Last time I did this was with a paladin, right? So if you're doing this with a paladin, you're going to get a lot of slay undeads in these instances because there's a lot of undead, and it's really nice. But as a Shadow Knight, we don't have any of that. But I don't like, we don't even need it. Like this is like I don't even think I've healed once in this entire thing. Wait, is my Beast Lord healing? No, my Beast Lord's not even healing. Like I don't even have her healing. So it's just a matter of whacking all these guys down. We're using a two-hander. We just lost a shaman. I have no idea where he flew off to. It's like under the world or something. Come on. Summon him back. There we go. Alright, put him back on follow. But yeah, so this is kind of what we're gonna do. Just to get to 80. Just to knock out these levels so everybody's the same level. I don't know. I could probably keep going with the TBM stuff, but you have to do the AUGs and the gear to like stay competitive inside that content or in the lower levels. And I don't know, like it's I bought like 20 of each AUGs for the 5s and 19s, and I think that was all I needed. Maybe it was like 20. I don't know how many slots there are, but it's just tedious. Like it's tedious. And then to upgrade it, I have to take all the AUGs out and put the AUGs back in, which is crazy. So 4 points of light, shining thing. So you can see the shinies now in the world. We did not get the name. See, the large mosquito is the placeholder. So that's unfortunate, but it's perfectly fine. I'm not too concerned about getting it named in this content here. Oh, and I guess extended target was delayed on updating, and I pulled this thing too. So that there's a lot of coin drops in these, like not coin, but like the drops that are things here, right? So we also get currency. So this is we didn't get it till the end, but we just got 19 for getting to that point. It is Marks of Valor, I think it is called, or Tokens of Valor, something of Valor. And we can use those to purchase gear from the mercenaries out in the Etherine West Karana. So this is a level, I think 100 or 105 expansion, probably 100. So you go there. If you take the Guild Hall teleport, it puts you right into the thing, and you don't have to deal with much of anything there. Alright. Alright, we got an ad over there I didn't even realize was there. There we go, got him. And done. Alright, so we hail this guy. Boom. Everybody should follow. Now we just run back across the bridge. We have to go all the way back to the beginning to hail him to end the mission, but before I do that, I will oh hello. We will burn our lesson so that we can do that. All right, there we go. Everybody here. All right, so I don't think everybody has it in the same spot, so I just got to go through and click it on all of them, and we can double check that they all have it in the same spot. Like, see, this one does not. Who's that? Stasi, Zarog, and you. Alright, so we'll give that like 2 seconds for everybody to cast. Looks good. Now we hail him. %27 experience, which puts us at 75. Now we got some levels here. Let's see what everybody's at. So Stasi hit 76, Viva hit 78, Zarog hit 78, everybody else is 77 and 76. Perfect. Alright, so now we just come over to him, hail him, and we just say leave to him. So Xtar 19, say leave. Alrighty, we're in the next one called Scouting Ahead, and we just go here. There's 3 missions total. You have to unlock all 3 of them by doing them in order. So this is this one's slightly harder. These ones, I always feel like these mobs here are a little bit more difficult than anything else, but you can see here where it doesn't even look like we're taking damage. It's insane. Like I don't. Wow, that one I just died. I don't remember being this strong doing this ever before. So there we go. I get to see something new. Go. So we're just gonna clear through as fast as possible. I don't know if we'll. Oh, I didn't even. My lesson's not. I didn't even use my lesson on that on this guy. Oh my gosh, I clicked it. I guess it didn't work. Oh. I guess it was buff capped, right? Like that's probably what happened. I feel like that happened. There we go. Doing it now. Now, typically, when I do this, I can clear the first one and then do the lesson, clear this one, and then start clearing the next one. And it's like a 50-50 most of the time if I can get the second clear, right? It just depends. Now, eventually I will be able to do it every time, but it just depends on how well I'm actually pulling and how fast these things die, right? You can see here, just blowing these guys away. Go. And we do have external buffs, right? I do have 64,000 hit points at 77. So, I mean, it is strong. Alright. Now we get 0.3 though per kill, so it's nice when you're doing the next clear. Because you do have to clear 17 of these guys, and I believe you have to clear like another 15 of the next mobs. And I think on this one, at the end of this, you have to find a an item that drops from what is it called? It drops from one of the things in here. And you have to kill a bunch of stuff. It's like dynamite or a magic book or something like that. And you click that and it finishes the quest. And that's totally random drop. So you have to kill an indeterminate amount of stuff. There we go. Just plow through these guys as quick as possible. I need the bard like doing work, but I did buy her Augs. I did buy the Beast Lord her weapon Augs too. But I didn't do any of the other Augs for anybody else for the TBM stuff. So now we're into the Elders here. So we got to kill 7 of these, but I think there's more than 7 that spawn. Just in case something happens, right? You always have like an extra mob or 2 in here. Now, on our Vaniki characters, I plan on doing this to level up them at some point, but since they have they have some crazy gear, they can actually probably pull this entire area in a single pull. So we'll see how that goes when we do them. But this, to me, this is the best way to level up 75 to 105, like I said, and it is crazy, like how fast I'm doing it right now, but it is kind of insane. And I wasn't the highest level when I created the instance. One of my bard and shaman were, so it scales based on the highest person in the instance. So if I joined with like a 125, these would be scaled to, I think it stops scaling at about 105. So the highest mob is like 106 inside of these. So at that point, you're, pushing it, but a 125 can run through this so fast. So level 90s can join a level 125. You could clear this thing like almost instantly, and you're good to go. And you can do the 3 missions. There's 2 more missions that you can do from a different guy on this same like little general area. But it requires a little bit more work to do those missions. So these are just so easy and straightforward. What are we waiting on? Oh, we're waiting on the rolls. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and pull these guys. Alright, once the items roll out, a mob will spawn right there. It'll either be the named or the placeholder. and we'll kill him. We're just waiting on the rolls to finish. We're doing this slightly faster than I thought. 6 and 7. Now, if we're lucky, we'll get the book real quick, and we don't have to worry about this. There we go. 4 points of shining light. We got a placeholder. So right there, the guy spawned. Placeholder. Now we need to loot excavation tools from one of these guys. There we go. We got the excavation tool. Corpse flower. Ascended binding. That's a bard spell. Send that to Viva. And we'll go ahead and just send me this so we can end this as soon as possible. Click that. And we're done. So if we can get you guys running back. I think everybody's with me. Now, when it says that all, you know, the shining light, it's talking about these shinies that start spawning. So you pick these up, right? And you can click them. And you collected that thing. It's a whole thing. It's really important to do those at some point, but I'm not going to worry about it right now. All right, so I think everybody has a lesson up. Let's double check. All right, hail him. That should have dinged us to 78. There we go. We got 50% experience that time, so pretty crazy. And my bard got 57%, and she is level 78. So definitely crazy there. All right, now we can leave. So let's hail him and say star 19. Say leave. Once you're outside of the instance, you can do a kick P task, kick everybody out of that task. Then you can just hail Mr. Gribble here, stop the ritual, grab disrupting the ritual. All right, we'll let that go. Takes about 20-30 seconds for that to spin up, and here we go. The marks of valor. We already earned 127 of those from doing these, so let's go target him. So we're gonna do X-Tar 19. Everybody should have Gribble targeted, and then we just need to say go. Just give it a second. And there we go. Alrighty, so we're in the next instance, so we need to kill ooze to get some stuff to put into the fires. We need to get ritual supplies and taint the blood. So this is pretty easy. Just come out and kill oozes, right? They're going to drop items that we need. And we can use those for putting out the campfires. So there's one. I'm just going to roll these for now, because by the time we kill these, they should all be settled. Oh, I just realized my other characters are rolling on them too, so that could be problematic. Alright, we'll figure it out then. Oh my god, they're so dumb. Is that everybody? I hate auto follow so much in this game. We did hit 78, so let's kind of scroll up. We got 20 minutes to beat this mission. And so we got pretty much +1 to everything we use. Nothing new. So I'm not really concerned, right? We just got stronger is really what that means. And now everybody is 78 except for the Beast Lord, so that works there. We get Dark Leech rank 2, which is a Necromancer spell. Send that to Gnome Regard. I'm actually considering doing another Necromancer. I know, right? So that might come in handy in the future. I have some plans, but I might just not do it. Oh, there's one right here. Hide corpse. Is everybody with me? Let me see here. Close all that junk. Alright, I think that's all of those. Oh, there's one more right here. Get them. Got this Lore Keeper. Now, the Lore Keeper is going to drop ritual supplies, I believe. Looks like we just got poisoning items. Alright, so there we go. Get that going. You can see here, we're just annihilating this stuff. I think we can make it if we don't dawdle. If we don't dawdle on anything, we can make this. So I might not talk as much, but I probably will. We got 20 minutes left. And the timer is for the lesson, right? That gives us 50 versus 37% experience. If I click on... Can I just click this? There we go. Or the ooze. I apparently want them all. Alright, I guess that didn't actually do it. I don't know if I waited long enough or not, but we'll do it again here in a second. Go. Or use. Do I need to be closer? I have no idea. We'll figure that here in a minute. I don't know why my bard keeps stop singing songs, but it's annoying me. Alright, so here's the ritual supplies. We'll roll those out. Plus all this other trade skill junk. I will send that to Tawani. Alright, we'll just roll it out for now. I'll give it to her manually since she's blocking that right now. Alright, right here. So I think you can't be in combat for the stork. 8, 7... Come on. Stupid timers for so stupid reasons. I have no idea what's going on here. Use the ooze on the ceremonial fire. No, that didn't do anything. Gave it back to me though. There we go. Pour the ooze. God, so dumb. I guess you have to have it targeted. I just couldn't target it when I tried before. I'm just trying to get these knocked out real quick before we go any further. I just can't, like, target it for some reason. Here, let's get this guy. What are we at? 18 minutes. We lost some time there, but that'll be fine. And there's a fire back here. And roll those. Alright, that should work there. Do we see any more fires? There's one more fire there. Let's grab these guys. Everybody's with me. Bard is meleeing. Perfect. I want to make sure the Bard's meleeing because I actually invested in all her weapons, and same with the Beast Lord, so they need to be performing well for them to be worth their investment, but we'll see. And since I'm not doing the TBM stuff until later, we will be going through some different expansions, I think, at this point now, that should be pretty beneficial. So there's one more campfire that we missed. I'm gonna have to go back and check real quick. I'm gonna break follow on these guys so I can move unencumbered. There it is right there. Perfect. Task complete. Use the ritual supplies. We only got 3 of those at the moment, so we'll figure that one out in a second. There we go. Got that one. These guys should be dropping tainted blood, I believe. Don't have enough supplies. Okay, so there's one more that's rolling out. I can see on the other screen, but we have 16 minutes. I think we have plenty of time to get this done. Alright, there's the tainted blood here. I'm going to speed this up. Give that to you. Group doesn't have enough supplies. Okay. We must have missed a guy back there, so let's go back and check real quick here. There is a lore keeper there, so let's go get him. His blood can wait a second. Oh, he's right here. How did he not pull? Where are my guys? Stuck on some imaginary rock somewhere. They're there. Advanced loot. Send that to Hobz. Alright, that's done. Alright, it's a little tedious things like that, right? Get that guy. There's a few here. I'm gonna go ahead and break them out of follow, and I'm just going to round all these up so we can get this done. Go. And we'll just make the bard move a little closer. And the beast lord. Easy enough, right? Easy peasy. Go. Perfect. Alright, and then we'll trial power that guy. And that should work. Alright, how much blood do I have? I have 1. That's not what I want. There's 2 more. Hobz. Oh god, did somebody else loot it? Did. Alright. That was 20, so... Drop. There. I'm gonna move you back out here. So when I do this, there will be a name that spawns here and a name that spawns here. This could be the placeholder, though, also depending on our luck, right? And we'll just drop this on here. If I can jump the damn wall. Alright, that's not gonna work. Alright, so we got a placeholder. I'll just kill him real quick. Sometimes I've killed him and then I kill the boss and then he respawns and he's the boss. He's the name. Alright, and then this risen construct is just the ritual NPC for the quest, so we'll just drop him real quick. So we did that actually faster than I could have possibly imagined. We did all 3 Gribbles within the amount of time that I thought it would take. Wow. There we go, we finished the mission. Grab everybody on follow and run back. Yeah, the only mob in the zone is Gribble, so we go over here. We still have our lesson burning, so we can hail him. And we got some levels. So I'm 79, I got 45% for that. It looks like Zarog and Viva leveled also. And the bard is not there yet, so let's go do a daily quest. I think that's probably going to be one of the better things we can do while we're done with that. So let's just send that off to you. Let's go to Plane of Knowledge. Alright, we got the daily quest. It's to go to Valhome, which is past Icefall Glacier, but constantly being attacked by stuff. And we got a name right here, so might as well. I don't even know what is causing all these mobs to just start running at us. But they're all light blue, so why not? Alright, got a coiled serpent skin waist. If you want that, you're watching this video, let me know and I'll try to send it to you. In all honesty, I'm gonna send it to my mule legacy gear, and that character will send it to you if you want it. I will send stuff to level 1 characters. You don't have a character on Veronavi, You want to make a character here, I will send you some stuff. Just let me know if you see what drops and you want it. What the hell is all this stuff and why am I rolling on it? Alright, let's just ignore it because it's just gonna muddy my bags. But we're trying to run through here as fast as possible. I just realized what I just did, and this is a lot of mobs. If they all aggro, right? If they don't aggro, they don't. It's nothing. This is easy mode. These are nothing. But if they all aggro, could be problematic. We're just gonna let whatever rolls because I don't care. All right. So we're gonna go like that, like this, and then go like that. These zigzag zone lines are annoying, if anything. It's just so like. There we go. Alright, we made it to Icefall Glacier, so we just need to go up there to Valholm, so just a quick jaunt across this zone, which is quite a large zone. Now, this is a lot like Everfrost, if you ever went there back in the original game. But there's like all the cold animal stuff. It's a fun zone. I've just never really spent any time here, and, you know, why would I, right? Like, there's so many better places. Like, there's... let's watch this guy, right? This is, this guy just running around killing mammoths, right? The Zoo Slayer. Just look at him run. Look at him kill these mammoths. He's light blue to us, so that's probably the level you would want to come here. But yeah. Let's see what they do here in a second. It looks like he's got mercenaries. Like Froglock mercenaries and stuff like that. It's nice to see other people, you know? How many people are in this zone? Look at this. There is a Zoocaster, Zoo Slayer, Zoo Healer. That's kind of cool. I don't know. Just run around through here. Say hi to that guy if you see him. I lost my shaman again. Is like I think it's the illusion. In all honesty, I feel like the werewolf illusion just causes him to like not give a fuck about following, and it's just really annoying. I think we can just like run up straight up this wall. There we go. What are these? These are level 77 wolves. I mean, if you're looking for something to kill, and the level we are right now, these are around that level. Here's a some orcs too. Wow, this one's only 71. 77 over there, 71 over here. That's just a little bit. That's a little bit of a huge difference, if you ask me. And then a bunch of light blue goblins. Yeah. All right, let's keep going. So we need to get up here to Valholm. We're almost there. It's right through this. So it's not too bad. Like, it's a fun zone. It's just, like, why would you come here when you can do Gribbles, right? Gribbles are the best experience in this level, this era, this level, this range. And, I don't think there's any, like, quests you can do here. Like, progression stuff. So it's kind of like dead zones, you know? Alrighty, so we made it to Valholm. We need to kill Lore Masters, and if I can't really remember where they spawn, but I'm suspecting they were up here because that's from I remember killing all this stuff before. So do that. We're just gonna run through the city and kill anything that attacks us. Like I don't even like. There's a faction here. I don't care. There's a raid right here, like Frostcrypt. I went in there a few times. It's decent experience, but the mobs are, I think, flagged raid mobs, so it's a little bit tedious. So these guys are dubious. Now there is a quest. One of my characters, I got the quest item. I just don't have the faction to do a quest with these guys for something nice. But these guys don't like us, so these guys are going down. And these don't have a faction, so that's nice. 0.8% experience with 2 minutes left on our lesson, so that's not too bad. Giant bones, what are you? Vendor item? Alright, why not? I'm sure we'll get a bunch of those. Alright, let's just kind of like make our way around here. Because these guys are, they're giants. And what do you do with giants? You kill giants. That's, in all honesty, that's what you do with these guys. Giant blood, what is this used for? Nothing. Vendor item. Giant parts, oh my gosh. More junk. There's a quest item right there, and there's a shard of phenomenal power. Congrats, Zarog. You can have that nonsense. .5. We got 2 minutes left. So the experience on the blue ones isn't too bad, right? It's not the best, but it's not too bad. And I think we can keep going this way. This is the way I usually remember going. We got a master tracker here. Let's just end him. Just for showing up. I did take a little time in between the one of the runs that we were doing from place to place. I did take that time to do some new spells and get all that going, just to kind of make that nice. We got a frost mantle. Pretty nice little shoulder item there. Let's send that to, let's go Stasi. Really? Stasi already has it? Oh my gosh. You. Nomergard, there we go. Pancreas of a wolf. Alright, that's more vendor items. Thank you. Now, we want to go straight this way. There's going to be a lot of mobs, but it's worth it. Until we find something that can challenge us. And that's kind of why I want to go to the House of Fool at level 80. It's a level, I think, 85 to 90 expansion. So going at 80, well, it's doable, right? It's doable. I've done it before. It's just more of a challenge, right? You're fighting mobs a little bit harder and stuff like that. Honestly, I thought TBM would be much more difficult than it ended up being for what we were doing. If everybody was getting experience, I'd probably keep doing that. But since it's like I'd have one character at like level 76 and the rest would be like well into their 80s at this point if I kept doing it. Just because the per kill experience sucks and all the experience comes from doing the achievements, so it is what it is. But I'm just not gonna waste my time with stuff I don't need to. We'll go back like 90. I think it was 95 or so with Holdridge, where he was just getting almost one shot by the stuff. We'll see how that goes. Now, there was a patch. Now, I'm not like this is you know, truth be told here, there was a patch in July 2024. I don't know when you're watching this video, but in July 2024, they did rebalance mobs inside of heroic instances slightly. So that could be why it's so easy now, because they changed some stuff with that. But I don't know. That goes to the shaman. What the hell? Look at these guys. They're just like running around in circles like dumbasses. Alright, this is a lore keeper, not a lore master. The distinction is very important. Alright. We got another lore keeper. Oh god, there's a bunch in here. It looks like we should be fine. Oh. 0.4 without experience bonus, so that's nice. Aegis of Vi, that's a level 73 cleric spell. Who's gonna become a cleric? I think Stasi might become a cleric. I don't know. That's a Lord Keeper. Oh my gosh, this is gonna be painful. But I mean, we're at 20% into 79, so if we can hit 80 here, that's kind of my goal. This is a good zone for that, right? I'm not gonna lie, it's a good zone. We're gonna have to kill 200 mobs at this rate, right? Well, 180 maybe, maybe more, maybe less. Get these guys to there we go. We got more guys coming. Royal Guardsmen. What's the loot look like on these guys? 2 gold. Royal Guardsmen. What's over here? Nothing. Yeah, so I got stunned and they kept running because I guess stuns aren't sent over the network like that. So they didn't know. They had no idea. Like, that's just funny. Some Elegant Defiant. Alright, that's a dead end. We need to go into the main building over here. I think is where we need to go. I lost everybody anyway. I got summoned. How did I get summoned? Like, it doesn't even make sense. Like, this guy, what is your problem? It doesn't even make sense. I got summoned and I wasn't even fighting him. Alright, you just left 79. Alright, is everybody over here in the corner? Come on, guys. Where's the beast? I mean, where's the, shaman? Where the hell are you? They're down here. Did they never make it up? I mean... oh my gosh. It's just... that's what this has become, right? They're all stuck on the table now. I didn't walk by the table. But here we are. Where the hell are you? They're all running into tables and stuff. It's just like auto-follow in this game. It's terrible. It's so frustrating. If they fixed that, this game would be so much more exciting for this kind of stuff. Alright, what do we got here? Nothing. We'll just kill these guys. Stunned again. Even though I'm an ogre, I still get stunned. Sounds like they spell stun me or anything. Alright, we got veteran, guardsman, lore master. Oh, lore master right here. Come on, guys. Everybody right over here. They all summon too, which is a terrible mechanic. Absolute terrible mechanic. They should remove summoning. I have no idea why it even exists on non-raid mobs. Alright, some more Defiant junk. Alright, we can go this way. We got one. This. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to do something dumb. I'm just going to pull that guy way down there. There we go. And all his friends. And we'll just kill all of them. Now, so the mages, they got a new spell. Shock of the Many. Now, that increases the damage. I lost my pet somewhere. Just noticed. The Shock of the Many increases, it's a nuke that increases its damage based on the number of mobs that are around, pet mobs, like pets and stuff. So that's going to be crazy when it comes to that. How we finished it, I don't know. I didn't even see Lore Masters. Alright, none of this stuff is good for me. So I'm just going to select in progression so that we have one of each, and we can sell them for 1 platinum on the auction house. Alright, let's keep going in here because we are 40% in. That was only worth 10%. And the Gribbles are a 2.5 hour redo, I think, maybe 3 hours total. So, like if we do task timers, right? I have an hour, 2 hours left, so there is a replay on those. That's why I'm not just spamming them. Apparently, at one point in time, there was no replay time. No one made it in. Really, look at this. They're all right there. So dumb. straight line, and they don't even follow that. Shard of phenomenal power. Alright, cleared this room. Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of mobs. What I might do, because I need to order dinner and do all that stuff soon, I might just go away and come back. And then by the time I come back, it'll be it. I can do Gribbles again, get everybody 80 without even trying. It's probably the smartest thing I can do right now. As you can see, these things are just an absolute pushover when it comes to killing. And they're decent experience, 0.5. Like if you had an experience potion on, they'd probably be 0.8, 0.9. With your lesson, I think we were getting, what, almost 1% on the blue ones before that wore off. So there are options to, you know, do something. This is one of the, I believe it is a hero's journey zone. I think you come here on the hero's journey. I can't remember 100%. Maybe it was the other way, because like if we look at the map, right? This expansion went this way to Frost Crypt and this way to Ashen Gate, right? And I think the hero's journey goes kind of both ways, but more on the other path. So this is more just like not as important as the other. I guess Frostgate is like a secondary raid. I don't know. I didn't do the expansion, but it feels like it's secondary towards the other one. Maybe it came out at a different time, because the hero's journey, I believe, does focus on the other end of it a little bit more. Oh yeah, we got some stuff. Tome of Calm. That's a monk. We'll send that to 20 because she is a monk. And then we got a ranger one. We'll send that to 20 because she is going to become a ranger soon. Like, no one's taking any damage. It's just crazy. Alright, let's check a look at the map. See where we got a room there, there, and there. Let's clear those out. Easy mobs. Fun. Easy. Now, we got the level 75 quest also, but it's back in Jewel Vatiki, and I really don't want to go there. That experience wasn't that great, especially now, like 5 levels higher, or even whatever more than that, right? At this point, so it's just not worth the effort to go there. It'd only be like 5% experience. We only got 10% for the level 81, so it's unfortunate. There's another mob somewhere. Where is he at? Is he over there? Who is he fighting? Fighting an earth or a water pot. Oh, water pet's soloing him, jeez. That's crazy. Go. So we're getting some coin drops now. I wish we could kill, like, even, like, later on, I wish we could kill, like, level 120 stuff this fast. Oh, that would be nice. But this is what I'm saying, like, mobs at this level don't last long enough for dots unless you're soloing a necromancer. Like, literally. Even then, though, like, if you can get your pet buffed, like, it's just like no point doing anything but let the pet just solo mobs. Maybe pull with a dot or something. I don't know. Stuff dies so fast. Oh yeah, this is the room that I always hated pulling because there's like so many mobs in here. I remember this now. Look at them coming at me. AoE taunt because Zarog is taking some damage. I don't like that. I don't like it when they hit my shaman. There we go. Wow, I guess our damage shield killed him. What's our damage shield right now? 6,000? Yeah. Yeah, high-end buffs are crazy. Alright, somehow we lost the mage. She was literally in this room. She just got stuck. I don't know why. Let's go through here. Still stuck. What the? Like, it doesn't even make sense sometimes. Like, I ran her to, like, right here, and she somehow got stuck over there. Everybody with me? Now, a lot of this is because I'm not doing shrink, right? I'm not shrinking them so they're all the same size. That's on me. But at the same time, I shouldn't have to shrink them to follow in root halls that are the size for giants, right? Like, it just doesn't make sense. I have the same, like in TOV, right? Like the raid zone, the same issues. Like the mobs, the characters don't want to follow there either. Like they just run around in circles. It doesn't make sense at all, but here we are. This guy stunned me. What was that shit? Oh my gosh. Alright. We'll clear this room. What is that? Shard of Living Ice. Ooh, that's beautiful. That'll go to me. Sealed letter. I don't know what that's for, but it's not getting old. And one more guy here. All right. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna wait an hour. Well, I guess it was 2 hours. We'll wait the 2 hours. We'll do the Gribble again. That'll get us to be able to get us to 80 on everybody, and then we can start House of Thule. Alrighty, so we're back. I took a dinner break. I was ready to go, and we're back in the Gribbles. So it took long enough to eat that all these timers expired. So now we can just enjoy ourselves here. And hopefully hit level 80. That is my goal. And then I'll freeze experience again. Do some guide videos, and then we're going to hit House of Thule at level 80. I believe that'll be the best time to hit it. We should get a lot of experience there, in all honesty, because that is a level 85 to 90 expansion. So it should be really good. Wow, Elegant Defiant dropping in here. Wow, that's crazy. And I didn't even rebuff before starting this. Who knows what buffs I got? I don't even. Doesn't even matter. It doesn't even matter. Like, these guys are just so crazy. I don't even know where the mob went. So crazy. Look at this. Like 11%. I just hit it. All right. Come on. We'll plow through this. Hopefully we'll hit 80. This one, I mean, we're like already 59% in, so I think I'm gonna get like 27%. So it might take 2 of these Gribbles to actually achieve the goal, but I don't think it'll be too hard. Stuff is pretty easy at this point. And then once we're done here, we'll do the guide videos for 80. And what else? And then we'll keep going. But I'm recording this in the end of July, and I've already got enough videos for all of August. I'm enjoying these guys so much. It's gonna really let me get ahead on some other things too. So I've been dabbling with game development stuff a little bit, trying to figure out how I can turn that into something useful. And this will just give me some more time to do that, getting ahead on these guys and making sure they are good to go and ready to. Oh, wow, jeez. You know, ready. Like I've noticed the views are going up as I'm making sure that there is at least one video a day here in July. In some cases, 2 videos. Just depends on what is going on. I'm failing to do the diversification that I wanted, but it's gonna be okay, I think. I did leave some spots in the August calendar for some what are they called? some other videos, World of Warcraft and stuff like that. I do want to do a playthrough of Elden Ring and actually finish the game. I believe I kind of burned myself on that one out, because every time I found a new item, I did a video on the item, and that eventually just became tedious. You know, making separate videos, kind of like I have to do for these guys, right? I make that, you know, every 5 levels. Like I would literally probably already be 100 plus if I just played straight through for sure. Come on, stop moving. There we go. But we're gonna keep going here. It's gonna be fun. We'll get these guys done, and then we'll see where it goes. I still need to make some videos for the single characters, like Tawani needs a video. Voxel's Beast Lord needs a video. Make sure I keep doing those. But I'm just surprised how little damage. What the? Did you see my Beast Lord? I mean, not my Shaman just like totally screwing around there. Like, he's so out of follow sucks so much. It's a little ridiculous at times. There we go. Let's give you the rest of this as an ogre. Cause look how beautiful he is. He's just like this off red color kind of thing. I don't know. He's just like strong boy. There we go. Alright, 4 points of shiny light. Catch your eye. We got shinies. No name, that looks like. Oh, a formidable foe. There we go. Alright, so as I said, the formidable foe is the bloodsucker guy right over there. We actually got him to spawn this time, so we will get something. Now, he does have a chance to drop the Blood Drinker's Coating, which is a level 100 clickable item. So we might get lucky and get that, because this character does need it. Let's see here. Now, the name is usually like hard, but I feel like I'm just gonna steamroll it. Like, I feel like that's what's gonna happen, so we'll see what happens here in a second. I'm gonna get this guy. I don't want to deal with ads while we're fighting that guy. Like, I think the first time I did it with Holdridge, it was a little touch and go, because I think I had a druid healer at the time. So we'll see how this goes here. Trial for power. I'm not even gonna slow him. Let's see what happens here. Beast Lord. Oh, come on, Bard. Oh my god! I just wanted to move like a little bit, and they move a ton. All right, no healing needed yet, so that's not bad. But I am taking damage, so you can see there that I didn't slow it either. Here, let's do whatever the current level torpor is. I should. Yeah, there we go. Easy. All right, what do we get? We got Cleric, Paladin, Ranger, Druid, Shaman, Beast Lord, level 80 necklace. All right. It's a pretty nice item, 508 points. That is like not house, that is not underfoot level. That is whatever is before that. We'll send it to Shaman. I don't think we'll actually ever use that, but we'll see. And then any items I get that I don't need, I put for 1 platinum in the bazaar. And then I send a lot of the raid loot to my my mule. It's not my bazaar mule, but it's storage character, if you will. Legacy gear, and I just throw everything on there because there's a lot of gear. I got a lot of raid loot. I'm trying to unload. I'm debating if I'm gonna do another series like this one, where I do a warrior instead. I've been thinking about it. I've mentioned a few times, but I want a warrior, but I don't know if I want a warrior without the Shadow Knight. Like, I mean, could I just use a persona? I mean, I feel like that might be a better option, but I'm not 100% sure yet. And if I do a persona on this guy, I'd probably would just power level him and make guide videos every 5 levels, because I'm kind of burned out on leveling all the way up again. All right, so there we go. That one's done. Let's hail him. 27%, so that's not bad. We're at 91%. We can see here that Viva hit level 80, so we gotta lock her experience. Come on. There we go. And Zarog hit level 80. Let's lock his experience. Alright, let's... Xtar 19. Say back. Easy enough. Alright, we're in scouting ahead, so easy enough. Different mobs. It's kind of randomized each time. But you still kill 17 each time, so just a matter of what you get is what you get. Now, since Hobz is not the highest level in the group, Viva and Zarog are, the mobs are scaled to their level. So there is, you know, slightly higher mobs, but it shouldn't matter, right? I find the 4 levels, like so 84, 74, those kind of levels, the mobs scale differently, is what I find. So it shouldn't be too big a deal here, just going from 79 to 80. But as you can see, we're just absolutely obliterating this stuff without even really thinking about it, so it's nice. I think the mages are really going into their own here now, because now they have of the many, and it is kind of crazy, truth be told, because of all the amount of pets, right? Like I specifically, you know, went for a pet class, and you know, instead of the mage, like I did the 2 mages, and I could do a 3rd mage, right? And that would be insane and totally easier to box. But I wanted, you know, more benefit out of the Beast Lord. Now, I'm clearly not getting that benefit in certain cases. Like, I have to watch to make sure she's meleeing and all that, to make sure that you know, she's actually contributing. But I feel like the benefit that I've gotten from this character, the Beast Lord, having the target heal and stuff like that, has just been phenomenal. So definitely worth it in that case. Berserker 20 might become a Berserker too. I think I'm putting all the melee DPS on Tawani. I'm not gonna make new characters for that. She's just gonna level them all up, I think. Here we go. And then that makes it easier, right? So I can just swap her from Monk to Beast Lord to Ranger to Rogue, whatever I need at the time, because I'm always going to have a mage in the sense of probably Normregard is going to be a mage permanently at this point, unless I continue his series at some point in time with the Necromancer. But at this point, like, we've done the missions, 4 missions, and we are at 268 currency, so it is definitely pretty nice. Like, I don't think you can buy anything at this point, but the currency will add up, and we'll eventually be able to buy some stuff. What I'll buy, I don't know. I think there's some weapon augs and some armor augs that are pretty nice to have. And the stuff that you can buy is like literally all the loot from the previous expansions, including House of Thule. I believe you can buy House of Thule tier 1 armor from the merchants, or tier 4, because I believe I did that on one of my characters to do that. So there's a lot of options when it comes to gear here, and I'll have to look. Maybe I have a bunch of these tokens. I can just buy the shaman and everybody else a bunch of tier 4 gear and call it a day. Might require level 90 though. This is probably the easiest I've ever had inside of a Gribble's mission with a character I'm playing. that wasn't significantly higher than the content. Like, this is crazy. Like, they must have done something to really change the scaling on some of this stuff, because I feel like this is just like a total breeze, if you will. Like, I feel like I could solo this without even trying with this character. Like a Shadow Knight and a mercenary healer, I could probably solo this. Alright, 4 points of light, catch your eye. It does not look like we got the formidable foe, unfortunately. Yeah, we didn't. Alright, let's just pull him. What do we need here? Dynamite from the zombies. Alright, so we're going to do this. We're going to break follow just so they stay there. I'm feeling froggy. And what does that mean? That means I'm going to go over here and do something stupid. How many will I get? 3? 4? I don't think it matters at all how many I get. There we go. We're just going to blow these guys away here. Not even healing myself. There we go. Throw a heal. Wow, it didn't even matter. Jeez. Such a strong and powerful class. Now, the reason why, the whole reason we didn't do the TBM stuff, right? Because, not Tawani, but Stasi is literally one of my original characters from when I originally started playing again, like 5 years ago. She was in my original group, so she's, like, done a lot of the game. Like, a lot of stuff that a lot of my other characters didn't do. Like, I wasn't making videos on it then. And stuff like that. So she has a lot more of all this stuff done than some of these other ones. So it's kind of, it's not problematic in the sense that it's going to stop me from doing something. But if I'm trying to keep them all synchronized in the same level, then it's going to be an issue. All right, there's the item. Send that to Hobz. Click it, and we can head. I'm back out of here now. With the way some of this is working, I would probably have benefited from having 3 mages versus the Beast Lord, because the Beast Lord does require a lot of melee interaction to maximize DPS, but it is what it is at this point. I do plan on putting a mage on that account so we can try it out. So that'll be in one of the other groups we do, probably the warrior group if I actually do it. Alright, let's hail him and watch everybody else level. There we go. You are 80 now. So what do we get at 80? We got a new unity. We get Rest the Dead, which is Undead Lull AA. We get Bobbing Corpse, so we can now levitate ourselves. We get Vicious Bite of Chaos. Right here. Wow, it's already selected. We're going to go ahead and throw that into the multi-bind. Let's throw it down here. And we'll talk more about that later. We need to set our A to 100%. Like that. And nothing else except for like just, bonuses to stuff. Like Mortal Coil's pretty strong, honestly. We got a new buff slot, so that's good. Yeah, so we can go ahead and click this new unity, right? Well, actually not. Don't click it yet. We can memorize these spells. We're going to do the last Gribble real quick, and then we'll be good, I think. So we throw... Wow, we got two more spell slots. Oh my gosh, we got so many spell slots now. Alright, that's going to take another... That's going to take more research to figure out how I want to change that up. Wow. I didn't realize they were so soon. I thought it was at 105. All right, that's good. So let's get out of here. Let me get him into the next instance, and we can go from there. Alrighty, so we're back in here now. So this one's kind of annoying. This instant, the way this one is, because you have to run over these things. I guess maybe click them. There we go. Click them works. All right, we'll get them all, and we'll bring them all back here. We'll just destroy them. Go. And we're gonna get some AAs. Now, a lot of the other people in the group are close to level, so we'll have to keep that in mind. 0 heals for that. 0 heals for that. That's crazy. There we go. We got our heal over time, and we do have Mortal Coil up, so we might as well make use of that by killing as much as we possibly can. So let's just get up here and make do. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. Get that bard singing. Now I do have some new spells memmed. I didn't mem them all because it doesn't really matter, but I did what I could on some of them while I was waiting for the timer on the instance. But you see here, it just doesn't matter right now. Snared, so it makes it a little difficult to get behind the mobs to do the exact pulling, but yeah, here we go. You can see there, Bite of Chaos is on our bar now, so it's going to activate a little bit. It does a lot of damage. Ooh, we got a lot of guys. Ooh. Alright, I'm going to do Carapace and switch to healing just to make sure we don't die here, because that would be ridiculous. Oh my gosh. Now these are our level. I had to think about that. Actually, oh geez, I had broadcast on. That's dumb. Snare sucks. Alright, somebody just leveled. There we go. I completed an achievement, I guess. Shadows of... Oh, killing 50 of those guys. Alright. Can you cure that nonsense? There we go, that worked. Alright. Snare back on. Where'd all everybody go? Somebody's missing here. Beast Lord. She's like stuck in a wall. There we go. Beast Lord did get a new nuke, so she's doing a little bit more damage there. But, yeah. Fantastic. Well, you can see here, we're taking a lot of damage. I switched to healing once in this entire thing. It's gonna be a good time with these guys, I think. I'm really excited, like really interested to see how well they do at 125. I think that'll be a good comparison. Should be able to compare like Shadow Knight versus Paladin really well, because they are actually on separate accounts. Follow just does not work. What is this nonsense? What is that? Like, I moved forward and they went left. Oh, joy. That's why I group call hero, and I'll always have a mage in my group from now on. Even if it's like a all melee group, I will have a mage, but I'll never make an all melee group. It's just too dumb. Cure that nonsense. Alright, we are missing one grave. That should be easy enough to figure out. We'll go back down there here in a second. And we need the tainted blood from these guys, so hop right back down there real quick. Unless it's up here. I don't think it is. Let's do that real quick. Where is it? Let's leave them back here. There it is right here. What the hell did you just nuke? Did you see that bolt go like totally random direction? Alright, there we go. That's perfect. Now we move up here and finish this quest out. So we're just going to go straight up in here in the middle. and obliterate these guys. Ooh, we are taking a little bit of damage. I kind of like it. Now, I will need to go and get my latest TBM gear, so I'm going to keep the Shadow Knight up to date. No one else, because it is just way too tedious. But I'm going to make sure that the Shadow Knight has the latest and greatest gear from that until I run out of currency. Else, or just, you know, you can sell back. Like, the first tier is like 50 currency, right? Remnants of Tranquility, and you can sell it back for 45. So you lose 5 on the first tier. I don't know how much you lose on the next tiers, but that's not too bad, right? You know, 5 out of 50, whatever. I can live with that, because I'll just get it all back, right? Like, I can, it's all tradable, so I can just go run the missions at you know, max level and get the max currency, right? It's not a big deal. I do plan on using it on the Ranger series I'm gonna do. I'm not doing self-found anymore. Screw that nonsense. The rogue is just so frustrating that I can't give her, you know, better stuff to make it more exciting. Alright, I think that's all of it. So how many blood do you have? That's not you. Did you win them all? You won one of them. Alright, let's go drop yours off here. I did that, right? Oh god, did you get another one? Harold. Advanced loot. No, don't roll on that. No, never. Jeez. I should force him to win, I guess. He did. We need to move these guys, but let's move them back over here. Because the named, if he spawns, will aggro, and the named here, well, I'm gonna say he's hard, but he's gonna go down like a pushover probably. But he has an AoE that does like a mana drain, so it's kind of annoying. Oh, good, he didn't spawn, so that's great for us. It's like a mana drain, kick you in the balls kind of thing. I don't know. Oh, jeez, he died before I could even move the other character to it, right? Alright. And at this point, we're just waiting on Stassi to hit 80. I gotta make sure before we hail the final guy is, we make sure they're all experience off. So let's do that real quick. Experience off. Experience off. I know you can just type it, right? But it's easier that way. Alright, so you're good. I need you to level. What are you at? 42%? You're not gonna get it. You're there. And you're good. And you're good. Alright, so we can go turn this one in. This is the last Gribble. This is probably where we're going to end the video too. I'll go take her somewhere and level her real quick. With these guys on AA so they don't level up. So here we go. We hail. What is that? 8 AAs for that? That's it? That's not a lot. What do we have? 20? Yeah, that's crazy. That doesn't feel like a lot. And she is at 74%, so we'll figure it out. But there we go. That is little lady for the majority of the group here. Obviously, Stassi was left behind because of her quest completions that she had already done. So we'll figure that out and get her leveled up to level 80 in between. We'll do some guide videos, and then we're going to jump straight into House of Thule, the Firot, the Dream, and then we'll go from there and see where we end up. I'm assuming that I'll be following the expansion path from this point on. So House of Thule, Vale Valaris, whatever else they are. I can't remember the exact order here. And then when we get to Empires of Kunark, I think I'll try to spend a little bit of time there, because I think that's an expansion that none of these guys have anything, so we can do some stuff there and see how that goes. I liked Chardok. I did Chardok with my Paladin group, so I think we can go to the new Chardok and stuff like that. Maybe go into the Ring of Scale, Gorowen, and stuff like that. I don't know, we'll see. But thank you very much for watching, and please have a fantastic day.